Oh, that started out well. Oh, here we go. That good? Are we good? Come on. Hi. This is an Apple ad. I'm not that influential yet. Hi, my name is Emma Tobias. I haven't made a video in a while. I've been busy. No one really cares why. Let me just say this. I lost a competition, so I was busy with grief. I am going to tell you what I read in the month of April. I'm very excited to tell you what I read in the month of April when I remember what I have read in the month of April. 5 books in the month of April, and I read them all at the beginning of the month because the last 2 weeks I was busy losing a competition, or pre-losing a competition. So let's get started. The first book that I read this month was Beneath the Sugar Sky by Seanan McGuire, the 3rd book in the Wayward Children series. I listened to this on audiobook via Scribd. It was fine. This series is interesting. It is about, magical doors and portals and children who go to those magic doors and through those magic doors into those portals of different universes or whatever. And they come out and they're like, I want to go back there. That's where I really fit. And those doors either let them back in or they never let them back in. This book follows a side character from the first book, which I felt was mediocre. The second book I really enjoyed. So I was thinking, well, maybe this will be in the middle. And it was, for me, kind of the dead middle between the two. And overall, it was perfectly fine. I liked the audiobook. It was short and sweet. It tied things together very nicely. I liked hearing about the other worlds and universes, and I think I will continue with this series. I don't have a lot to say in terms of criticism, because I just don't think this necessarily is for me all the time. But I'm still reading them because I enjoy them enough to read them. The next book that I read via NetGalley for a free and honest review. I think that's the terminology I'm supposed to use. Waiting for Tom Hanks is by Carrie Winfrey. It is about a woman who is obsessed with rom-coms. She wants to write rom-com movies. And through the magic of nepotism, gets a job as an assistant to a famous film director who is happening to film a rom-com in her hometown. And she falls in love with the main actor. So I enjoy a couple things about this book. I quite enjoy that trope. I like that. But everything else about this book I found to be incredibly mediocre. I liked it a lot more at the beginning, and the more I read it, the more that I didn't like it. The pacing was really awkward. You don't really know how long it's been, and that's kind of like a pet peeve of mine with romance novels. Second to that, the main character was both fun and also very insecure in a way that it was never truly unpacked. It was sort of unpacked, but not super unpacked. Like, she's always questioning everything the man in the book does, which I get, but always. And it's like, gets taxing. And it takes her a very long time to not do that anymore. This also has a lot of rom-com references, and I love a rom-com, but after a certain point, I found that to be annoying. It's also a very quick fall-in-love situation, which can be okay. Okay. Next book I read was The Last of August by Brittany Cavallaro. I read the first one of these books probably 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago. I listened to this on audio. I really liked the audiobook. The main narrator had a very nice voice. This is a sequel to this is in the Charlotte Holmes series, and I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. Like I said, the audiobook was great. I like how fully fledged out all the characters are, and I really loved hearing Charlotte's perspective in this book. I found that to be very valuable. It paced really well. I wanted to keep listening to it. I genuinely really enjoyed it, which is always a bonus. I don't have a lot to say about that one. I'm going to keep reading the books. Next, I read Field Notes on Love by Jennifer E. Smith. I read this with Madeline from Hello Madeline. That's her Twitter handle, specifically. Give her some comments on her Twitter. All positive, of course. What is wrong with me? It's been a very long time. I was in a car for about 10 hours today. There's a mosquito. I hope he flies into frame. Oh, he did. Subscribe. Field Notes on Love is a YA romance book about a girl and a guy, one's from England, one's from not England, and they travel on a train journey together through fun happenstance. This was an absolutely cute book. It was very pure. It was a very pure novel. I wasn't used to it. I did find it boring at times, but by the end of it, it hit me in my feels. I really like the family aspects of this book a lot, and I thought those were really done well, and I like the characters. Overall, very sweet. Mosquitoes and yawning, my brand. And then finally, The Honeymooners by Christina Lauren also got this via NetGalley. This is a book, fake relationship, hate to love. Two people who hate each other need to be on a fake relationship in order to go to a honeymoon that's about to be wasted. And that's what happens. I really love this. I have enjoyed both Christina Lauren's books that I've read. This one was very satisfying. I found this ending to be satisfying. I really like the main character, Olive. They write such relatable lady characters. They're just like kind of quirky, but not with a capital Q. They're just genuinely quirky and weird and fun and like insecure, but also not so insecure that you're like, this is a lot. They feel very believable, which I really like. This was wonderful. I really loved it. So that is my wrap up of April. I plan on actually posting a video fairly soon after this that I filmed a while ago. So that should be good. I'm going to London soon, so I should film some collabs with Emma from Drinking by My Shelf, and or post the one that we did last year that I haven't posted. Jury's out on which one I will do first. Other kind of exciting news, besides the fact I'm going to London in 2 weeks, immediately after I'm moving to Florida for an internship. So, probably gonna film a lot. You know why? Loneliness. I'm gonna be so lonely. On that note, have a lovely day.